Do people really good in nature? What do you think about that?
Okay, I will go first. I think they did not do very good in nature because life prior to social contracts was very violent. Human life didn't have much value back then, as Hobbes suggested, and I personally don't think that's living. I mean, they used to live every day in a constant fear of dying, being killed, and that's just surviving. So I don't think they did very good.
I think the human in nature is neither good or nor bad, because of in the wildlife there is no good or bad opinions and considerations, and I say human in nature is actually an animal.
First,
I
want to talk about your comments, Kaan. I mostly agree with you, but I don't think there is a fear of that, because a fear, when we are alone in nature, we just looking for food, eating or dying. There is nothing to keep us involved. Emotional things, there is no emotional things, and I think there is no fear also because of this. We are living or dying, just this.
Yeah, I also agree to that, and that's what I think. Why I think it's not actually living; it's just surviving. You know, there is no pleasures to living like that. It's just surviving. You know, seeing every day to its end. No fun, no anything, no activities, just surviving.
Yeah, primitive life.
Yeah.
And Çağatay, anonymous is very good point, I think, because there is a luck. If you are lucky, you live longer, but a rock can stand your head and you can die easily.
Yes.
There is no option like that.
Yes, there is an absolute fair or justice.
I think living in nature, it's hard because somebody's don't have much ability to do this. For example, X person can be very excited when he see a danger, but Y person can be very calm and very calm. That's it.
Yes.
And handle with it easily. Shall we pass the second question?
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Okay. Rousseau idealized pre-social human life, while Hobbes suggests that it was harsh and unpleasant. Why do these two thinkers have such contrasting views? Who do you agree with and why? Who wants to start?
I can go first. I personally think Rousseau do not idealize the pre-societal human life, but he idealizes the freedom of it. And he's also, Hobbes suggests when we give our freedom to a higher authority as a social contract, that higher authority should be like more like an autocracy, so just one person with absolute power over everyone, like a king or I don't know, sultan or something. And Rousseau thinks that it should be more like a democracy, that people under the social contract should have a saying in the laws of the social contract. And I agree with the views of Hobbes about the pre-societal life, but I also agree more with Rousseau when it comes to the social contracts, because I don't think that all that authority and power should belong to just one person. It should be more like a democracy. But yeah, that's it.
Shall I speak? A little bit more different my previous thoughts, but I think a human in the ancient times and all times, far from today, is more like an animal, but importantly sanayi devrimi le with it more creates on second nature. Sorry, I cannot order it.
It's okay. I got it.
I think it's okay, yeah.
I think Rousseau's ideas is close to me because Hobbes state that one, you should obey a government or state, whether it is good or bad, it's not important. You should just obey. And that's, I think, very constructive things, because your freedom is in his hand, it's a hand. And also your rights also depends it. You can live freely. I don't like to live in captive just like this. Because of this, I agree with, I like Rousseau's ideas. That's it, I think. Do you have comments about? Okay, I'm passing third question.
Okay.
Is the world becoming more Rousseau-like or Hobbes-like? Can you give a real life examples about our cities and personal lives?
I think there is not just one definitive answer, because some parts of the world are becoming more Rousseau-like and others are becoming more Hobbes-like. As examples I can give, I mean, Europe is becoming more Rousseau-like. It's becoming more free. Human rights are much more valued and stuff, while countries in Middle East, Asia are more becoming more Hobbes-like. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into the politics of it, but I think it creates a very big inequality. It was a inequality. Okay, I cannot speak. It was an inequality started by the Europe, I think, because of their actions in the past few centuries. But now they are moving towards the better. But other countries, because of their actions, are still struggling with stuff like this. Yeah.
Can I speak?
Okay.
So I think you are right. Part is changing in the world, and in real life in our country is becoming more Hobbes-like. I think like that, because there's a huge difference between people right now. Some is more rich, but some is poor, and that difference very become surface more and more day to day. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, I can speak. I agree with both of you, and for now, I agree with you, but I think according to evolution, and I agree with the evolution theory, where it should go is more Rousseau.
it should, but
Yes, it's not going now, but I think according to evolution, for example, far from today, 100 years or much more.
at past, a person who is brilliant, genius, cannot control the others, but now they have rights. The one who is genius can control and illustrate, illustrate mi oluyordu? Can manipulate the others, and he or she can use his profits.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Is
So
there no question, right?
No, it's done.
Okay.